But I'm telling you guys, the whole market is completely turning around for the better right now because things are going to be getting cheaper, not only nominally, but also when adjusted for inflation. And combine that with the fact that even right now, the amount of listings we have on the market are up 25% year over year, and inventory has been growing for 21 straight months in a row. That is excellent news for anybody who has been patient. And the forecast pretty much unanimously right now is that the market is going to stay stagnant as demand stays muted. They keep talking about how mortgage rates already dropped a little bit in anticipation of a Fed rate cut this month in September. Like, yeah, it went down like 9 basis points. It's still at over 6.5%, guys. That's still pretty high when you're looking at a median home price of around $430,000. And that's why you're starting to see a lot of brand new homes also languish on the market, along with a lot of the existing homes in many places across the country. In fact, if you're looking to buy a brand new home, this could be a good time to do it because there were more newly built homes sitting on the market in July of 2025 than there have been since we were in the housing crash of 2008. In July, there was 121,000 new homes waiting to be bought, up from 103,000 in July of 2024. And in July of 2009, that number was about 126,000. So we're basically at the same levels of inventory for brand new homes that we were at when nobody was buying homes back then. The sales of brand new single family homes in July fell to 652,000, which is an 8.2% decline from July of 2024. Sales of existing homes have also been on the decline. According to the National Association of Realtors, there were fewer homes sold in 2024 than in any year since 1995. So 30-year lows of home sales, even though there's probably 20 or 30% more people living in this country right now. How does that make any sense? Back in February this year, the Fannie Mae Home Purchase Sentiment Index fell year over year for the first time since 2023, but really since 2023, a lot of people have been realizing it's not a great time to buy a house. So even though sentiment kind of recovered in between those last couple of years, it's not a surprise to see it come back down. And it's to the point now where a lot of current homeowners who've been thinking about selling, as well as the home builders, are starting to get worried about the trajectory of the market. And that's why so many of these people are screaming for the Fed to lower interest rates, as if that's really going to lower mortgage rates. It probably won't. But even if it does, the prices are still too high. Even Zillow came out with data where in many places across the country, even if you could get a 0% mortgage right now, people still couldn't afford to buy these houses. So anybody who thinks that seeing mortgage rates come down by 1 or 2% are going to save the day are going to be in for a rude awakening to see what's actually going to happen when nothing kind of happens. It might draw some people back in initially, but the demand is still going to be probably pretty weak. Hey, I feel like I'm back in Miami. Concrete restoration. Gotta love that sound. Haven't heard that in a while. But if you look at what's going on with brand new homes in particular, the median sales price of brand new houses have dropped about 6% over the last year to now about $403,800. And that number is now below the median home price of an existing home for sale, which, like I've said before, is something we've never really seen happen. It's never really happened before where brand new houses costed less than existing homes for sale. You always used to pay a premium to buy a brand new house. That's not the case anymore. And I'm not telling everybody, hey, you should just go out and buy a brand new house because they're a better deal now than they were before. But it's all just supporting evidence of what I've been saying, showing you that the market is turning around in the favor of buyers pretty noticeably and pretty quickly right now. I recommend that people still remain patient if you can be, because this market downturn is seemingly just getting started, and we're going to see prices continue to fall from here in many areas across the country. But if you can't wait, it is still a much better time to be buying right now than it has been over the last couple of years. So if you're a buyer or a seller and you need a real estate agent, remember I always offer free services for that. The link for it is down in the description below. All you got to do is fill out some information and somebody from my team will get in touch with you ASAP. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you don't want to wait for my next video to come out, check out this one on the screen right over here, and I'll see you in the next one.